Well, I think what we're hearing is that Ronnie not happy with people coming in and out of the arena during these matches. It is difficult, Alan. Clearly, we've only got the 2 tables in here, and goodness knows it's a lot tougher when you've got 4 out there. Is it hard to sometimes keep your focus when you do have visual distractions like we have in this championship?
The strange thing about it is, let's say when the other table comes to the interval and maybe 30 or 40 people move, then it's fine. It's just when 1 or 2, maybe stragglers or latecomers come in, then you think, well, then it does catch your eye and it can be off-putting, but there's not a lot you can do about it here.
No, you're accepting of what it is and you get used to playing it. But the funny thing is, at the Crucible, there's a screen down the middle. So half of those distractions that you see here, you don't see there because the screen is covering it. So, yes, you get people up and down, but you do get used to it. It's just... If it's doing it too often, that's when he's going to be a bit upset about it.
I was going to ask you, Alan, clearly you're still out there playing on the tour and indeed winning, got past John Higgins here in York, clearly. But what's been your experience of seeing Martin O'Donnell on this tour? I was mentioning the fact that he has had his struggles. He's had to come back through Q School to get here in the first place.
The thing that every other player on the tour will be aware of is his season's form. It's been by far the best of his career. So as I said at the end of frame 1, he's coming in here with confidence. His method's good. And it's been working of late, so something to build on, just getting over the line in frame 2.
OK.
Not the best break-off, but actually... no damage done. As a last resort, Ronnie might have to go into the pack off the side of the right left-hand side cushion here, but he feels he can cut this red in and get back to baulk. Far more aggressive shot. Didn't want to catch it thick though. He caught it very thick.
One. Just give me a second, please, Martin.
Excellent opening red from Martin O'Donnell. Obviously happy to have got that frame on the board. That helps you no end. Pink ball has to go closest to its own spot in a direct line with the top cushion from its spot. So even there's a few places that may seem closer, that's the line.
Thank you. 7. Eight.
He did have the option to actually follow through for the black there. Nice. Yeah, he's got right side of the blue.
$13.
He visibly looks more relaxed, getting that frame on the board. Looks more comfortable around the table now, a bit more composed. Careful not to jinx
14.
him, but certainly looks like he's concentrating on what he's there to do rather than the actual surroundings. But as I keep
Martin
saying,
O'Donnell, 14.
can't afford to miss easy balls. Make unforced errors against Roy O'Sullivan.
One. Three. Four.
Well, that black over the pocket,
9.
I'm sure Ronnie will be aware that he can cut it in, smash into the pack should he so wish. He can go into the pack now. Ooh.
10.
Other than that, couldn't really have foreseen that. That was very unlucky. You'd have thought he'd have got some sort of release from the pack there, but
Yeah, I haven't had a second look at it. The benefit of hindsight, I think I would have preferred your first option, Steve. Playing off the black, getting the cue ball on that left side cushion. Obviously, you can lose the cue ball at the
17.
table if it goes wrong, but it certainly looked.
it's a tough one, that, wasn't it? Could see the benefits of both ways.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 17.
Just signs that a little bit of frustration creeping into Ronnie's game.
Well, he just doesn't like messing up opportunities. I mean, none of us do, but sort of occupational hazard. But if you asked him after the match about the two different ways of going into the pack, with hindsight, mishit that. Didn't want that cue ball anywhere near the jaws of the middle pocket, so on his back at the table with a chance.
One.
Not the ideal kiss on the blue. So, good yellow with a rest needed. Probably just stun off the baulk cushion, right hand side cushion for the red that's in the middle of the table to the left corner. I don't think, rest or not, I don't think I've
Ronnie
seen Ronnie
O'Sullivan,
miss a pot
one.
by so far. I suppose Martin, when he came into this match, he might not have expected to have so many chances. He's had a few. This wasn't too difficult. Again, missed it by a long way. Seemed to overhit it slightly, or certainly didn't hit it smoothly.
One.
That's unusual. Don't think there's one colour on its spot. Very unusual in a Ronnie O'Sullivan match. Again, a shake of the head.
4. Five.
In this match today, I think Ronnie knows he's going to win the match inside, so it's just keeping that focus. It's a battle with himself to try and concentrate and getting the job done as quickly as possible.
This will open things up very nicely.
11.
You play a little cannon into the two reds that are near the pink spot. Got into the cue ball a bit too much. Just hoping to leave the red to the right of the pink, to the right corner. I had a full ball
18.
contact on this red here.
And that was very well controlled. And even though we haven't exactly had takeoff here this afternoon, you've got to graft away sometimes.
25. Six.
Red and black.
32.
We'll put him 44 ahead, 43 on.
33.
I don't think there's any danger of Martin O'Donnell coming back to the table.
$40. 41. $46. 47. 52. 54.
There is a sort of pressure if you're one of the top players and there's a match you're playing where you are fully expected to beat your opponent. It's not something that Ronnie O'Sullivan usually
57.
has a problem with. In these types of matches, you just got to work your way into the match. So even though it hasn't been plain sailing,
61.
he's 2-1 in front.
$66.
Still concentrating on potting every ball on the
72.
table. That's good discipline. This black for another high break. Ronnie O'Sullivan
79 on the frame.
goes 2-1 in front.